All right, welcome back. We're doing Robin and Batman issue 3. This is the finale. And to sum it up, last issue, Croc found out where Dick Grayson goes to school at, doesn't know that he's adopted, but knows that he's Robin. So we're going to catch up right now. You can't be afraid of the dark. Being scared is for kids. Since my parents died, since I met him, I spent most of my life trying not to let it pull me down, not to get lost in it. But that fight, that struggle, it's exhausting. And now I finally know that it's so much easier once you give into it. If you just stop struggling and let the darkness surround you, you'll see it's not so bad after all. There was a time when I thought I'd lose myself if I did that I wouldn't be able to see who I was anymore. I wouldn't be able to see mom and dad anymore, but now I know that if you just let go, just let yourself fall into it, you can actually find out who you really are. I'll never be afraid of the dark again. Instead, it's the rest of them who will be afraid of me. They are fighting in the sewers. Robin and Batman, dynamic duo. Batman's like, you need to be seeing the full picture. And Robin's like, okay, are you doing that? And he saves Batman. All right, kid, don't get too cocky. Robin picks up one of the thugs and asks where Croc is. And this Dick Grayson is going full. This is like some Jason Todd behavior. He is just beating the tar out of this guy. Where is Croc at? You're a liar. Hey, that's enough, man. And Batman pulls him in. Alfred gives him his clothes. I got the bloodstains out of your costume, Master Richard. I do hope your school clothes won't be as difficult to clean. Wait, I gotta go to school? You better get ready, Master Dick. Get ready to school. Nah, you can stay home. And Alfred's like, what are you talking about? No, the headmaster already called your parenting into question. We are not gonna let him stay home. We have to be a normal family. So Bruce says, yeah, get ready for school then. We can get Croc after you're done. Or he skipped town. Dick in school says, I'm second guessing everything lately. Maybe being Robin was a massive mistake. I mean, now when I look at the costume, it just seems silly, like something a little kid would wear. I knew I should have gone with something darker, more like his Nightwing. Do you think I can still change it? And then some kids go up to Dick. Hey, do you play Dungeons and Dragons? I saw you drawing in your notebook. You want to come play with us? Oh, shoot. Somebody's reading my notebook. I can't risk anybody knowing what I'm doing. No, but I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. Little Dickie's making some friends. But he tells him to go away anyways. Some big thumping, and big noises happen at the school. Attention, little Robin, show yourself. Croc is on the radio, and he's got the headmaster up in his arms. Show yourself now, and no one will get hurt. If you hide and run, I start breaking people, starting with your principal. And if that don't work, maybe I tell everyone what your real name is. And then Dick is like, the best way to get out of this situation is get a distraction. Why would he just yells there's a bomb? What are you doing? Why are you yelling there's a bomb? Everybody heard it on the radio that there's a guy in here. And the headmaster has his arms and finger broken. And then Dick shows up to fight Croc. I recognize you even without the costume. You've got your father's eyes. Same, smug, arrogant, entitled. Now let's see if you smash him apart just like he did, and throws him into a wall with Batman showing up. Batman starts fighting Croc, gets punched in the ribs again. Remember, last issue he got punched in the ribs and broke 2 of them, so he just punched him again. And now I'm sure the principal knows who Robin is. So what are you, the adopted father? That's just sweet. Got me the opportunity of thinking how a kid can have 2 dads smashed into bits. He takes Batman, jumps out the window. Yeah, I would say after this incident, I'm not going back to school. I mean, everybody know who you are. But Dick runs home, sees Alfred. Yo, we gotta go. We gotta save Batman. Killer Croc's got him. I think he's got him at the old circus because he knows who I am. We should call the League, Master Dick. No, Alfred, this is my responsibility. I can't fail him, and I can't lose him. Not like I lost my parents. But you don't have to do this alone. Well, he works alone, and so can I. But he doesn't. He doesn't work alone. He works with you. That's why he got you. I'm sorry, Alfred, but this is what Robin is. And so Dick goes to the circus. I never let myself come back here. Bruce once asked me if I wanted him to buy it and demolish it. I said no. As much as the thought of being here pawned me, there's another part of me that couldn't let it go. Like there was still a little part of them here, and if it got tore down, that part of him would be lost forever too. But this was home. This is home, as much as the manor is and as much as the cave is. But he was here too. I didn't remember. He must have left when I was really little, but I remembered him as the fish man. I was scared of him and wouldn't look when he walked through here. but he wasn't a fish at all. He was a croc. He looked different, but it was definitely him. So obvious now that he was sad, trapped, probably mistreated, but I didn't see that side of this place. I only saw happiness. Boom, Killer Croc's origin. He actually comes from the circus. And he only saw our happiness. All the while, he suffered. He runs up, and Batman is actually chained and hung in the water. He's getting prepared to drown. Bruce is like, yo, this is a trap. You're a good boy no matter what I've said or how I acted. I'm very proud of you. You don't have to do this. He's coming. I won't be able to help you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you stay, I won't be able to help you. Robin understands. I won't lose you too. I'm going to break you out of here. Croc shows up. You don't have a minute. Come over here, little birdie. They start fighting. Of course, a kid versus Killer Croc is probably not going to work out. So he just punches him in the ribs. Can't breathe, eh? Don't want you to die yet. I had a big old plan for you. Been working on it for a week. I was going to string the mouse up on the trapeze, make you watch as he fell just like your folks did. But see, turns out I'm scared of heights. Much better down here in the muck. The truth is, this will be a better anyways. Last thing you'll see is what I saw all those years behind the glass, cold and wet and alone, while the Flying Graysons and all the other superstars pranced around bathing in the applause. You know what I got instead of applause? Fish guts. Poor Waylon, I'm sorry. He dunks Robin down. Since my parents died, since I met him, I spent most of my time trying not to let the dark pull me down. There was a time when I thought I'd lose myself if I did that I wouldn't be able to see who I was anymore. He's saying all this while getting the biggest swirly ever also. But that fight, that struggle, it's exhausting. And now I finally know, it's so much easier once you give into it. If you just stop struggling and let the darkness surround you, you'll see it's not so bad after all. And the darkness covers the art style. And then he sees his parents. Mom, Dad, open your eyes, Robin. He sees in the water the lockpick. He picks it up and stabs Waylon in the eyes. Alfred is right. I might be Batman's partner, but I'm not Batman. I never will be, and I don't have to be. This place is a part of me too. It's what I have that Bruce never did. The darkness, it can pull you down, but if this place taught me anything, it's that Robins are meant to fly. Hooks up, just starts wailing on Waylon until Killer Croc eventually gets knocked out. He breaks Batman free. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It's okay. You did really good, Robin. You're a good boy. And then we cut to a little bit later. He actually has a D&D at Wayne Manor, which is crazy because I'm surprised these kids actually came. But Alfred's hosting a little session for them, so Dick Grayson's got some friends. Being afraid of the dark is kid stuff. And that's okay. It's okay to be afraid. If you let that fear in, it can show you things. You can actually find out who you really are. Robin going on patrol? I don't need to be the next Batman. I can be something else, something better. And you know the best part? Now that I know I don't need to be alone, and I don't have to be the dark, I can be the light. I can be Robin. And he meets up with the rest of the team. I assume that he makes up the Teen Titans, which is awesome. Boom! I love this run. It makes me think about the relationship of Batman and Robin a lot more. And I can't wait to go over the second series of this with Robin and Batman, but it's Jason Todd instead. Hopefully they do that with every Robin. That'd be cool. Because Jeff Lemire, I love Jeff Lemire. He's doing amazing work. Absolute Flash was kind of slow. I heard it's really good now. Moon Knight. Oh, I love that one. I also love Greg Smallwood as a artist. So good. Human Target is amazing. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We're done. Peace out.